what's the deal? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lock in. We might have positions here coming up right now. So I'm gonna take a buy right here. Just took a buy. Hey, if you're part of the signal channel, the closure you see right now, I just opened 3 positions instead of 2, so I just closed the third one. I clicked too many times by mistake. So the 2. I know you guys saw an opening and a closure. That's 3 positions were opened. 1 was closed because I opened 3 by mistake. So I just took an entry right here, right as we tap previous wicks. Hourly closes here in 7 minutes. If we pull back, I'm going to be looking for pineapples here on the hourly open. The idea is to push through before the hourly closes, to re-break the current highs that we just made before the hourly closes. I want one more pop to the upside, and I'm going to move stops to break even. Okay, I'm going to close right here for 24 pips. Okay, just closed 24 pips. There's 4 minutes left here on the hourly. Let's see if we can pull back for a 1 hour closure. Okay, so congrats, this is 24 pips. I told you guys yesterday, if I see volume before our 8 a.m. start time, I'll hop on here and we'll look for positions. Early bird got the worm. Yeah, Turpy, I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on smashing today. Today's going to be a smashing type of day. We're going to win today. We are going to win today. Lock in here. We got 3 minutes for this hourly closure. Lock in here, 5 seconds. I'm taking a buy right there. Just took a buy off that white line that we had marked off here. Looking to fill the range up. Top of the wick. What the fuck is going on? It's pumping. Right. Close in full right there for 22 pips. Just closed full, 22 pips as we filled the wick, filled the range. We're going to look to play it past this resistance after it breaks it. Lock in here. We're gonna have positions maybe on the 5 or the 15 here. Once we close, I need to make sure that we close above 28.49 here. So as we start breaking these highs, we filled our range, right? We had the wick fill. The wick fills exactly to the resistance area. Now this is a strong resistance where we've come back down from before. I'm not gonna hold at it. I'm gonna wait for it to close past it or blow past it, and then we're gonna enter again. Okay. I don't guarantee this break up above the range, right? We have the range as a guarantee, right? The wick fill, that's what we did. Now anything else is just, you know, it's setting up for us. New update for Aries Global this Friday? Oh yeah, how do you know? Did you get an email? The stream winning streak right now is at 96. Full transparency, Chad, I took a loss last night. bit irritated going to bed. Felt weird actually seeing red in my terminal. It wasn't too big. It was a little under 6 grand. It was nothing, but it was just weird seeing a loss in my terminal. Last night for Asian, it was in the signal channel, but a lot of the people in the signal channel ended up winning because so whatever, it's a long story, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, a lot of the chat, a lot of the people in the signal channel either won or break even. Yeah, my broker froze, the terminal froze for a while, so I didn't know what to do, so I just started clicking buttons. So I try to move stops, move TP, nothing. I try to add positions, and I clicked the X a whole bunch of times to close out the trade. Nothing would happen, and like 5 minutes later, my trade just closed out. And I told the signal channel, I'm not closing out here. There's like until the 4 hour closes, I'm not closing out, and then it closed out my trade. What went wrong? Nothing. We should have won, but my terminal froze, and I got panicked. I started clicking buttons. I was like, something's got to fucking turn on, and because you know I'm trying to add a pineapple, and it's not letting me, and it's frozen. Price is frozen, and it wouldn't let me take a position. Right here, right here. We were taking bottom wicks on this candle as it was coming down, and when it got here, it froze. It froze at 52.8 for me right here. Right there. It froze right there for me, 52.8. And all of this, I was trying to take a pineapple. Market ended up right back up. As I'm trying to take this pineapples here, nothing's happening. So I'm moving stops, nothing's happening. So I click the X, nothing happens, and then 5 minutes later, it just closed everything out. Like right here, right where we were. But a loss nonetheless. Bro, that happened to me last night. I think it was something with the futures market. I don't know what it was. It's the first time ever since I've switched to futures that anything froze. I've seen TradingView freeze here during the stream for about a minute, maybe 2 minutes. It's happened to me before with TradingView, but I haven't had where I couldn't do anything. I mean, the stream on the streak on stream is still alive, right? We're still at 96 straight on stream, but for me personally, like definitely wasn't expecting a loss there. I walked him too. I told him, I was like, no, I'm not closing here. Not closing until the 4 hour closes, and like 30 seconds later it closed. They closed the trade.
Wicks, check the Zoom door.
Oh shit, a lot of people. Damn. It's like 15 of you at the Zoom door. Sorry. Yep, came all the way back up to our entry. And just our entries, every single entry ended up being in profit. Every single entry. Well, though the first one was right here. The first one would have been break even. It's just a weird feeling seeing red in the terminal. more people at the Zoom door. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Charts look quite different. No, they'll even out. Wait, what the fuck is going on? What is this? I didn't mark these off. This wasn't just here. Yo, hold on, chat. What the fuck? Bless me. Thank me. I'm welcome. Lock in here. We should have positions coming up here pretty soon. As we're pulling back here, I would expect the bottom wick first here on this 15. Wow, that was incredibly fast. What was that? I blinked and it tapped it and flipped. Wow. I literally blinked and this shit went boom, boom. I didn't even notice price here. All I saw was a wick and price up here first in a split second. Wow. Same, that was wild. Yeah, that was really quickly here. I don't know who would have had the like you would have had to had a buy limit here, and you probably get activated like up here. That was so quick. I don't like entering when it's that quick because I'm always afraid price won't register at the point where I'd enter. Oh wow, you caught it. Great job. Great job. Alright, gang, I'm gonna be back. I gotta take care of something. I'm gonna be back for the 30-minute close. I gotta run. I gotta take care of something. Give me 10 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, Zoom gang. BRB.
jump in right in time. I was about to co-host.
Wow, what the fuck happened? I just left.
Elvis has left the building.
Yeah, all-time highs on XAU. It exploded after COMEX. I caught some of those buys and then kept pushing and pushing. The 5-minute just closed bullish, retested the low, but not low enough, and then repumped. So, yeah, it's that kind of day.
Yeah, our entry was right here. Bottom wick. That happened so quick. Two minutes here. Highly likely we have positions off the next 30. Two minutes. Are people at the Zoom door? Yes, there is. It's not much of a wick. I'm gonna take a buy right here. Just took a buy. 64.8 right here. Try to get a 64.5. Got activated here. 64.8. as we pulled back and tapped this wick to the left after breaking past it, creating some top wick in terms of range. Open a position there. Really expecting the rebreak of the highs. Taking another buy right here. Just took a buy at 63.9 areas. Looking for a rebreak of the high here. There's a couple of attempts there. I'm gonna close full right there, 30 flat, just closed for 30 pips flat. I'm gonna wait on this closure here. On a 5, I wanna see if it leaves a top wick and we can pull back. 5 closes here in 20 seconds. If it closes with no top wick, there's a chance next candle will plummet down heavy. So, just close that 30 flat. My plus 30 was the refill of the wick. That's what my plus 30 was. Careful here. Like I said, the next 5 could plummet down heavy if there's not much of a top wick. We did leave a top wick, but 2 pips. This is a 2 pip top wick. The chart is just stretched out. This is really what it looks like, right? Not much of a top wick. So right now we got to be patient. Everybody understand why we closed? Why we managed risk? To avoid this next 5. That was a damn good close. Yeah, I mean, we're just going based on what candles are printing. It did create this little wick here. Now you need it to close, right? You need this to push up and get a closure, bullish closure with a top wick. You still fuck with Don? Yeah. I haven't spoken to him since he started streaming though. How come, bro? How come we don't even talk no more? Hold on a second, chat. Invite Don to the live stream. I think he's busy staying locked in and focusing on his own shit. Can't blame him for it. Like me, I told you guys, I need to, when I gotta focus on my own shit, I gotta vibe alone. Nobody can help me. Give us an Alex. Same analysis, same closure you had here, same analysis. Wait. Need range to print. You have no range here at all-time highs. You have nothing to base your analysis on. You have no ranges. You have a resistance. Once that closed, no top wick, you can say that's a resistance. Since you're at all-time highs, right? That's a strong level. No more range to go up. You'd expect this candle to flip bearish and close bearish, right? Let's see what it does. What you need is more candles to print, aka you need 5s and 15s to start pushing up and creating new ranges so you can take advantage of them. He's now streaming on Twitch. Really? Damn, you know what's sad? He's probably getting more viewers on Twitch than we are on YouTube. Fuck. Update the record, it's updated. $440 viewers on Twitch. I mean, W. That's crazy. Alright, so that candle closed respecting for now, right? That 5 closed back in range. You should look into Twitch as well and stream on both platforms, maybe on X as well. It's so much setting it up. I need a team of people. I need people to set that up. Gotta focus on running this account up. see? Boom, created range. Can we just get some closures? Right, look at this 1 hour candle here. 17 minutes here for the 1 hour. Yeah, whatever wicket leaves, we will be looking to fill it on the next hourly candle. I'm done with this. Done with this. We got 17 minutes. We got less than 400 people in here. I'm gonna go smoke a fat Jamaican joint. Till people get their fucking act together. Yeah, it's crazy. We're almost at 100 wins in a row, and then you got some bitch teaching smart moron concepts, getting fucking 5,000 views. I'm over. Can you tell Wix is tight? Just gonna fucking trade. It's pretty ugly on the 5 here, but as long as it doesn't break down. Be careful on the 15's closing bullish, but the previous 15 doesn't have a top wick. The previous 15 was also a 30, and hour 30 is still open, so there's still a chance for this to flip bearish. So I'd want to see the hourly close. I want to see the time frame above the 30. Right now our last highest time frame to close was the 30, and there was no top wick. So if the 15 closed with a top wick, it's still weaker than the 30, but it did create range. Personally, I would like, oof, what an opening. Look at this 30. That 30 might flip bearish here. That is a lovely 15 opening. This can push right back up. Yet, you know what, chat? No, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say let's take a buy right here, but it's a little bit too late now anyway. It's kind of, I wanted the bottom of the wick here. Even then, because we're so close to the hourly close, even if we're wrong, the hourly should give us a chance to manage it. But the 15, you want a really more optimal entry here. I think this would have been a really good entry down here. Just not expecting that. Yeah, let's give it a chance to pull back. 13, huh? I don't think we need a top wick here on this 15 based on the 5 range created. Area, huh? so much time here in the hourly. It's 12 minutes. Created that stupid bottom wick, huh? Also, we've tapped this area, which was the previous candle, right? The previous candle high. Should expect a slingshot off this area by now, right? It's come up, so you wouldn't expect this to pull back down. Wow, like look how fast that's happening. Did you see that? That was in a split second. This is lovely. I know we flipped bearish on the 30. Remember, we just spoke about this. The previous 30 closed no top wick, so the next highest time frame is the hourly. The 30 here supersedes the 15 top wick that was created, right? Because the higher time frame had no top wick here, so it's really playing out in front of us. The concept playing out live in front of you. All we need is the hourly closure to look for some buys, even though the 30s flip bearish here. This is good for us that it flipped bearish because as it drives down, it creates a steep range for us to fill. And as it continues down, hopefully it does that. It continues down for the hourly for the next 8 minutes so we can open up with a bottom wick on the next candle. Zoom. Oh yeah. I just switched from gold to futures from spot because my broker wasn't accepting US clients. Why do you think the 15-minute in this instance did not flip to make that top wick? Well, if you looked on the 5, it's created this range here, right? These wicks are ranges, right? And then it's created another top wick, rejected. So technically, this is the top wick for this 5 to continue down, right? The range was created. The 15 did give us that top wick, but the higher time frame, the 30, closed with no top wick. So you'd want probably the hourly closure with a top wick or another 30 with a top wick. I've just seen this happen before. You can trade it. You could have traded that 15 on the initial bottom wick and a drive to the flip. Once it made a bottom wick, came up to the flip and started coming down, re-breaking that wick, you're no longer valid for buys on that candle. Three trades taken already. I said yesterday, yeah, if we set up before 8 a.m., I'll hop on here and we'll get our trade in. Shouldn't the volume candles be the same? They were pretty much identical. The levels don't have to be identical, but they were very similar. They were very similar. Nothing should be the same from instrument to instrument. Took a sell down with the stop on the highs, expecting a pullback to the previous highs. Okay. We got 5 minutes here. Let me go. I'm gonna go hit this Vibes cartel joint, and then we're gonna continue here for the hourly closure. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Four minutes here, chat. You know what we haven't done? Let me go smoke.
This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too.
Yours too, baby.
Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people. Uncertain. Broke.
Yep.
Doubting the system. Doubting myself. But one thing kept me going. The belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given. They're taken. And I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset. My choices. My willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready.
Take a pull of that joint.
This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
Let's fucking get it, gang. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix Legions, and loyal servant to the true emperor, Marcus Aurelius. And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. That's a great movie, bro. All right, we got 40 seconds here for closure. Let's lock in. We're above this low. Could be a really small bottom wick, but I would prefer it to be below 59.3. And I don't want a top wick here. Don't want a top wick on this candle. Would you consider starting to write how many positions you got in under session trades, e.g. plus 34 trades? I could do that. I could do that. It's possible it just bounces up right away off this line. Right here, 28.59.306 off that level. That's a level that we've historically come up from. I'm sorry, it was a previous resistance that could turn support here. We actually held it on the 5. Come on, come down. Baby, come down, come down. Fucking come down for a bottom wick, god damn it. All right, there we go. Chad, taking a buy right here. Just took a buy off this level. And these lines right here, these levels right here, white lines, these are pineapple areas. Looking to refill a portion of this wick to the upside. there, 31 pips. Just closed full on the flip, 31 pips, 2 positions. I want a steeper bottom wick now that we retap in this area. I want a steeper bottom wick to re-break the lows, and then we can hold some runners if we can bounce off these pineapple areas. Okay, so just close for 31. If that's what you mean, right? 30, like 31 and how many positions? That was 2 positions. Snipe that one. Sorry, that was 29 pips. We closed out at 29. I saw 31 when I pressed close. I got 29 pips worth of profit. So for, we could say buys plus 29, and then we can put, this is what you wanted, 2, that's 2 positions. Like that. Is that what you wanted? I want the low on the current candle to break. We've come up to the flip, and I think we need more orders to actually fill out the drive. So hopefully we break the low there. Yeah, if we can come down to these steeper areas, that'll be really lovely. Doing what we want. We took advantage of that little range, but I'm expecting more orders grabs, the higher time frames, the 4-hour closure on your end, on the spot end. So we'll take buys as we start tapping these areas, okay? As we start hitting these white line areas. It rebroke the low. It's technically not a bad entry, but I want him at these areas. So lock in. We should have more positions. So we're taking a buy right there. Just took another entry. Oh, we got to get rid of that first one. Alright, 33 pips, closing full right there. Just closed full for 33. W. 2 positions, 33 pips. W. If this doesn't re-break the high and comes down and breaks its own low, I will take another entry at the next white line. We're not done, chat. We're gonna be here for a couple hours. So make sure you brought your mental capital today. We sniped both positions here. No drawdown. Entry straight to profits on the first one, the second one, everything. No drawdown here. Congrats if you're still holding. Yep, that's 99 straight wins. We're 1 win away from 100 wins in a row. All right, we've created this top wick for the hourly. Let's see if we can start breaking up out of the range for 9:30 for NYC Open. Right, if we start closing above with wicks to fill, we'll have more positions. This one is over. That one's done with. Flip the tape. I don't know, Wix, that's a long time to keep making money. Yeah, we'll see. Sean asked if I went over yesterday's loss. I have. Well, on my own account, right? I did. There's nothing I would do different except that position should have stayed open until the 4-hour closed, and at that point we should have closed in profit or break even. There's nothing wrong with that position.
Yo, X.
Yeah.
Is there a reason that we didn't wait for that? Because I was looking at it. Is there a reason that we didn't wait for the 30-minute at the time? Because I think it did close no bottom wick, if I remember correctly.
No, we all the positions I took, I didn't close out because I closed out. The broker closed me out.
Oh.
I don't know if you were if you were part of the conversation happening in real time in the signal chat. We were talking about it. People said, where are you closing? I said, I'm not closing till the 4-hour closes bearish. The 4-hour never even, I might have flipped, but it never closed bearish. The broker closed me out. We spoke about it live as it was happening. I couldn't press any buttons. I was sitting there, I was like, guys, I can't add, I would add a pineapple right here, but it's not letting me. And then I said I would add a pineapple here too, but I'm pressing the button, it's not letting me. And I started panicking. I just started pressing all buttons on my broker. I started moving stops up, down, and nothing would register. And I clicked the X to close out the trade a whole bunch of times. Nothing registered, and then a few minutes later, it just closed me out.
I got you.
But as it was happening, I don't know if you read the chat when the signals would drop. I was speaking in the chat and I was telling you I wouldn't close here. Broker closed me out and I would keep it open until the 4-hour closure. And came right back up. Some people followed that and I think they got dubs yesterday. I don't think it's the broker. I honestly think it was MT5, but I'll find out. It just froze. It was frozen for a good like 10 minutes. My price was stuck on 52.8. I remember that. I remember. My price was stuck right here. This candle right here as it was coming down. Right there. My price was stuck right there. At some point, we were right here, and I'm like, I would add a pineapple right here if this fucking thing unfreezes. I would add a pineapple, I said at 50, at 52, 52 flat right there, and then this price came back up. This is all profits here. So if you see a signal, go into the signal chat, because I'm always active live discussing the position and actively talking about it if there's questions. But I was so annoyed yesterday. I was pissed off. I couldn't wait to get to this morning. I was like, damn, this fucking New York session needs to start right now. Last night I was like, man, it was tight. I couldn't believe this shit. Let's wait here. I know the 15's closing here in 50 seconds. Wait, hold on. We haven't checked if we have news. I'm sorry. Too locked in. Yeah, we had news at 10 a.m. here for Jolts. So we can still trade 9:30 NYC open. We just need some closures above, right? Let's see, when you want this 30 to close above, excuse me, you want it to close above the most recent. So you could say this is resistance now. You want a closure above the most recent, and you want a top wick. Chat. Remember when Don was trading his account and he was one trade, he was $1 away from the milli? And remember everyone was so hyped and it was like, you don't want to take the wrong position to not get to a milli. Remember that day? We were all celebrating on stream. And I never felt like being extra careful when I was on my way to a milli. Like, it was just kind of running it up. But getting to 100 wins, like right now we're at 99. You really want that 100. You know what I mean? I really want to make sure that that next trade is the winner. I didn't feel like that on my way to running up my account, but I feel like that now. Because we are one win away from 100 wins in a row. It's fucking mind-boggling. You scared? No, but I have that like anxious feeling where I'm like, I just want to get the 100 over with, and then I'll relax again. Say less, Wix. Next position, stack, stack, stack. As in what? That's guaranteed. Oh yeah. No, we're definitely waiting for NYC open here. We need this candle to close, and we need this 30 to close above here. So we're definitely waiting.
Public service announcement while we wait for the 30. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Wix.
Good morning.
Let's go ahead and like the stream, guys. Subscribe. We are at 99. Yeah. We are at 99 straight wins. It's absolutely insane. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before. We're one win away from 100. What a milestone. Congrats.
Yeah, that'd be incredible. Let's just get to it.
Like the damn stream, people. It's free.
She came in like one of the elders with church news at my dad's church. You guys need reinforcement, right? You need like positive reinforcement. That's what Jay does. Love the hype he brings to the stream. Yeah, me too. I said it, Jay's the ultimate hype man. What the hell are noise? Noise plus 33? What is that? About to write it in Russian and shit. Купил. Продал. Hey, Jay's in Portugal. Sweet. I don't know what to do. I'm up 96% on my personal, but I'm still using the same lot size. Dude, I 10x'd my account and raised lots once. So you're fine. That all that means is you're risking less, right? You're making the same profits, but you're risking a lot less. That's what I did. It becomes a lot easier over time, taking your positions and like with understanding. And if you maintain the same lot size but the account is growing, you're just getting better at trading. You're not winning, you're not growing because you decided to over leverage and you've able to hit a few times. You're winning because you're consistently profiting without risking more. Minutes here for the 30 to close. We might get what we want. AMP futures. It almost got up there. It almost broke the highs. Tried. Rejected. We need more candles to print. Chat, I'm taking you guys outside with me while I do the damn thing. Yeah, we're not done. I'm here till at least 11. So we got over an hour and a half of trading left. Chat, the only way I could put on a hoodie or like a hood without looking like I got a dread beard is to put my locks inside the hoodie. And when I do that, it looks like I have a freaking tail. Look at this. Should look like I got a tail. Yeah, I can't. Then I gotta sit on it. But if I take this shit out and I want to wear a hoodie, then it looks like I got a fucking beard. Santa in the building. Oh, you don't have a scarf? How sad for you. Me and my scarf got the whole city locked. We got 5 minutes. I got a moment. Yeah, people, I can tell people are stream hopping because like we'll get an influx. We'll get 50 people, extra 50 people show up, see what's going on here. They missed the trade. They dip. Oh, I gotta go see the vet today. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it probably 11 flat. I forgot. I got an appointment to the vet. Curious people just looking over the fence? Yeah, that's what I think. People just hop in, look around, dip. If you stayed, you would have been here for 5 trades. During the 100 win streak, we gained like 100 subs. We gained like no subs. How about that? Not 100. We're literally at 0. There's not a single, YouTube's trying to tell me that not a single person subbed to this channel over the last 2 months during a 100 win streak. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking, YouTube, but unblock me. Unban me. We have not gained a single sub in 2 months. That's what YouTube trying to tell me. About to open up a second channel and just lose all the time on it and see how fast that grows. Okay, some volume here for NYSE open. It's a little tough though if we close with no top wick. I said one of the stipulations for us to look for entries here will be a closure with a top wick. We are getting a closure above the most recent, right? Look at the 30, came down here and broke up above the most recent. We also but we also need a top wick. Let's see if we get it here. And the thing is, we're pushing up to close out the candle. We might open up with a top wick here, which would be a bit difficult. Yeah, it's 5 pip wick. It's not too bad in the grand scheme of things, 5 pip wick. We're gonna have to come down here. 64.4. There's a wick right here that looks interesting. Oh, guess we're not gonna get there. Alright, we didn't quite get there. So a little more waiting involved. Morning, the speech you had on a bit earlier. That's the intro. We play that every morning at the start of the stream, but not everybody's here that early, so a lot of you guys don't even know that there's an intro to the stream. So we did come up here, but there's nothing that you missed because there's nothing that it bounced off of. There's no visible level that I see that we could have used here, right? Let's look at it. This is where it rejected. I don't see what it bounced off of. There's no tell there. So no matter what you think, oh, we should have had a bottom wick entry or we could have entered, there's just it's arbitrary. You're mid. There's no level here. You know what I'm trying to say? Just kind of mid candle, maybe creating a level for the future. Right? There's no level here. The only level we have. Boom, and we have resistances over here. So there's no way I would have ever caught that. That's why I have these white lines, these levels drawn across. Those are areas we drive from. So if we tap these areas, yeah, we would have positions. If it tapped there and drove without us, we would say, all right, we should have been in there. But it never even got there. This is just mid-range. I feel like music's too loud. Hold on. There we go. So it's not bad. You still have your 1 hour closure, right? For our purposes, for futures purposes, it's also the 2 hour. It's also the 4 hour, right? So let's see what Jolts does, and we'll be hopping in after. But I don't know if you guys are ready, but we're about to witness history here. Again. Are we going to break all-time highs? I think we got it here. We've been, if you've noticed, we've been following spot a little bit behind for the last few weeks. Spot pushes and then we catch up. So I believe we are on our way. That doesn't mean just close your eyes and buy. Although today would have been that kind of day. Today that would have worked. Yeah, if you guys have something you need to do, I think you can comfortably do it in the next 20 minutes without thinking you're going to miss something. I do not believe we're going to set up here for entries, and with Jolts coming up here in 20 minutes, we want to see that play out, right? So can this come back down? Of course it can come back down. You're retesting all-time highs. You can look how many times you've made all-time highs, broke them here, but still came back down. Heavy pullback, retested third time. This was the fourth breakout to really take you to the next range. You're retesting the highs here. Is there a guarantee you hold? No, but there's no guarantee that you break them either. You just need more candles to print. But there's a chance of all of this happening. Look what happened here historically, right? If market's done something once, that means it's likely to repeat. Tap this area and plummet it. We're damn near at that area here, so yeah, it can definitely plummet. Do I think this is it now? No, personally. I think on the smaller time frame we will retest the highs and then come back down. But can it happen? Yeah. Can we just plummet down? Yeah, it's happened here historically from here, right there. Expect what you've seen before. If you haven't seen something in the charts in the market, don't look for it. Don't look for it to happen for the first time. The market is pretty set in its ways, right? It's an alt dog. It doesn't have any new tricks, which means that's your advantage. That goes to your advantage because it makes it easier for you to figure it out. You're the dog with the new tricks. Testing the highs here on a smaller time frame. 1 minute up, down, up. Who's dipping? Why? For work? Nah, bro. Rage quit. Walk in there, get on a table, and just threaten everybody. Flip a table and walk out. And after you storm out, give it 5 minutes and walk back in and be like, nah, I changed my mind. And if they don't let you in, if they don't let you keep your job, storm out even worse than the first time. If they don't understand you, do you even want to be there? They don't understand me. How can they help me? I guess they can't. I guess they won't. I guess they... That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. Congratulations, chat. You're all witnesses. You're all witnesses to new all-time highs. Smashed them. Smashed them by 7 pips. Thank you from India. Damn. Chat. Grab some liquidity. We need to grab some liquidity. Oh yeah, we're gonna smash it now. He got potential, chat. Just grab liquidity for us to drive. You're welcome. We all witnessing that our money buying power is weakened? That's for sure, absolutely. As this goes higher, your margin goes down, or your leverage goes down. throat. Oh, wrong YouTube. Nah, you on the right YouTube. Definitely on the right YouTube. Typically, I would be taking a buy right here, chat. But as we're retesting this wick and there's some range to fill here. Right, about 15 pips of range to refill the wick. But I don't want to be in positions here in case we pull back and we have to look for pineapples off the next hourly opening. I would want that to happen, but the hourly opening is news, right? So we don't need a catalyst, right? I mean, we don't need a level or a rejection of a higher time frame level when there's news. It can just drive in a direction, right, of the news. Typically, it drives in the direction of price action, so you would expect it to come up more. But if this pulls back down to here and news comes out good for the dollar, we might just see a plummet and never come back up here. So I don't want to risk that. Oh shit, my bad. All right, we're back to normal. What did it do? It refilled it? Yeah. Yeah, solid entry here. Just, as I said, typically I would be in these entries, but I can't, not with news in 15 minutes. I don't want to be stuck in it. I don't know what level you found. I'll give you 25. Volume. Right, that 1 minute refilled it right back. Up. No, it even broke the high. Nice. $13 minutes here for Jolts. They're forecasting bad numbers. Yeah, gold should fly. Maybe this is priced in. I don't know. All these Jolts job openings, and still I can't get a job. You got to make it to US soil first, buddy. Funding companies make profit on subscriptions, and that's what they pay out from. What if most subscribers are profitable? Then the funding company ceases to exist. Ipso facto, they have to place rules in place that keep them, the profitable and manage their risk. They have no interest in you trade. No, I'm sorry. They have no interest. They have an interest in you trading. They have no interest in you winning. Fundamentals designed meticulously, not easy for subscribers to be profitable. Facts. Stats back this. Facts. Even after getting funded account, 80% lose their account in the first 2 months. I don't know what the percentage is, but that sounds pretty accurate. A lot of opportunities in India. The market is booming. It will be the next China. Yeah, with the amount of pollution you guys have, you're already the next China. You ever tried snooze? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what snooze is. Wondering if you're in touch with Don since you don't come to each other's streams. I spoke to him the day before he started streaming. The day before he came back, he hit me up. He's like, yo, I'm going live tomorrow. I was like, sick. I can't wait for the return. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and get ready for some hate. And that was our last conversation. He was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. That was the day before he came back to stream. You know what? No, I'm sorry. I think we spoke like after his first week. I think he hit me up. He was like, yeah, he hit me up. Like, we were gonna hop on a back testing session. I don't remember if that was the week. Yeah, I think it was the week. He hit me up. He was like, yeah, I just want to see what you're doing. But like, yeah, it's been that was like a month ago, so I haven't really spoken to him in like a month. We have news, yeah, we have news here in 7 minutes. 4 minutes. Benny, you sleeping? All right. The dog's bored out of his mind. Enjoy, Benny. We're going to the vet. Got about an hour of peace. And then it's Conehead time. Conehead time. Poor Benny. Yeah, that's how I feel. 2 minutes here for news. Is that a fucking owl? Bitch, it's daytime. Are you dumb? You guys hear that shit? That's a fucking owl. Open your eyes. It's daytime. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Give us a motivation 3-minute speech. Does it have to be 3 minutes on the dot? Like how following your live streams or signals is going to benefit you? It's going to get you out of poverty, fool. See, I don't know about cocaine, but the white lines here on the chart, those are a hell of a drug. Nah, all right, let's get to the news. There we go. got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Come on. Jolt us. Wow. Bad numbers. You figure all-time highs flies here, but we haven't had a closure back above the range. That previous 5 closed back in range. 15 closed back in range. 30, we didn't get a bottom wick. Price action wise, you'd want a closure and a bottom wick. So maybe a 5-minute closure here, bottom wick, and as we flip bullish, we can look for entry. I don't know, let's see. Red folder. And we said we want to see it push in the direction of price action, ideally. I just think if it pops here, it's going to be a big pop. And if it rejects here, it's going to be a heavy rejection. About to buy a new Cadillac. Check out the oil on my Cadillac spills. Yes. Minor resistance, major catalyst to the upside. I'd figure this breaks up. I can't guess on it. Let's wait for some closures. Luda. Damn. What happened to Luda? He used to be good. Yo, Southern Hospitality was a banger album. And then he hopped on to Missy Elliott's shit. Oh, remember? That was a banger song too. Once upon a time in Cali Park, where they lived life fast and they scared of the dark. That's a banger track. He killed it. Nobody paid him any mind. No one gave a shit. Yeah, that's a banger. Damn. That got me reminiscing on the good old times. I'm gonna be, yeah, what? I'm bumping Timbaland today. Timbaland going on a loudspeaker. Maybe some Aaliyah. News might be priced in. Relax, it's only been 5 minutes. 4 minutes. We have not had even a 5-minute closure yet since the news. First 5-minute candle about to close right here. Respected support, but typically you'd want to open up then on the 5 with a bottom wick, and once we flip, we can start playing the wick fill up here and to re-break the rest of the range. But we've made a top wick here first, so something tells me if we come down here, that's a 15 bearish flip, right? So I need more candle sprint. Tupac told me to stay strapped back and get word. And Biggie taught you never to get high on your own supply. And Diddy taught you how to lube it up. You can hate me now, but he won't stop. Oh shit, man. Diddy done did it to himself. Will it hold the low? Will it break the lows here? I don't know. The news is bullish for gold. Technically, or fundamentally, we should be coming up. So this might be fool's gold and a bottom wick on the 5. There it is. Fool's gold it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around within the range here. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna politely ask the market to drive out this range. Wow, this thing's doing some voodoo up and down. What's going on? Do? Which way are we gonna go? Where's it going? Where are you going? And that fucker went nowhere. So dramatic. Well, the results were pretty anticlimactic. Holy jumping fucking Jesus, do something. Leg candle on the 5. What are you doing? Are we coming up? for after creating a bottom wick? I don't know. What, are we coming up after creating a bottom wick on the 5? Or are we coming down after creating a top wick on the 15, the 30, and the hourly? Or is this candle never going to flip and we're just going to continue bullish without a bottom wick on the higher time frame? Don't know. Don't know. But for a red folder, this is how you know. This is how you know what's important here. This shit's a green. This shit's a yellow folder compared to this right here. Yo, I'm so curious to see what he says because we might have positions off market open at 6 p.m. here today. This is funny. He speaks at 5. This is how you know who's in charge. When the red folders are waiting for this. Just came here to mute. Appreciate that, Farzo. How's Twitch? You twitching, bro? Is you twitching, bro? Why are you twitching? Alrighty then, there's that 15 coming up. Attempt number 4. Nah, don't call me. Don't do it. Damn. This is more confusing than what bathrooms to use in California. This is wild. I don't know. Toga range. Definitely a toga range. You guys see eggplants? I see Optimus Prime. You guys see Optimus Prime here? I know. Just the facial features. $30 seconds here for the 15. Transformer. I just popped the transformer, lit the room up. Tokaboka 9,000. Okay. 15 closed here. Still looking like horse shit. Looking like harbaj. So this was the news candle. Now let's see if price action can price action. Who's ready to witness history here, chat? Anyone? Anyone sick and tired of this fucking history shit? Fuck all-time highs. I'm trying to get back to like the 1800s. No, that's today. That's today. 4 wins? No, 5 wins. But yeah, that's today. Yeah, with red folder news like that and coming out, look at this. Just everything. For all the yellow folders, red folders, bad numbers, bad for the dollar. Should be pushing us up, right? So what are we doing? Are we grabbing order? Why are we sticking around here? Is this resistance that strong that we're going to reject here? Because if we do and it's that strong of a resistance, we should plummet down. If it's holding back all of that news, that red fold, right, we should plummet down based on the level. So we'll see. We'll see. We shouldn't be holding over here. We shouldn't be ranging, right? Because that was heavy bullish news for gold, and we're not driving. So this is a, you know, super duper heavy resistance. And whichever one wins, it should be a heavy drive off this decision making area, 73.98. So let's see. Let's see. Range 2 breakouts for sells would be, wow, they're far right now at 63. We would need some ranges to be formed here. They probably will be on the smaller time frame, on the 15 to 5 below here, because right now I look at it as one range. Right, this for me, the whole thing here is range 1, range 2. Right, so anything that closes below range 2 is technically good for sells unless we create a range 2 before we get there. Right, so anything below here, good for sells unless we get candles coming down here right now and start forming a support. If we start forming a support, any break of that support from a resistance level, we'll start locking in, right? So if we can, this is a resistance area now that you're holding. If we can get top wicks to that area, or just come down from that area, right? Anytime we close below here, we will look to finish out the range, as this now will be range 2, and this will be a range 2 breakout here. You're looking for a top wick entry. Somewhere here is your entry to write this down to the rest of the range. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
But for now, that Still in range. Tried to come down here, so I don't know. We should be coming down heavy or pushing up heavy from this area. I'm just not willing to guess on it. I'm gonna let the market do it, and then we'll hop on. Nothing, bro. I don't want to be banned. Perfect answer, bro. Perfect answer. No need to bark up that tree. At this point, you should be able to guess what Wix is going to say next if you ask about sells, yes. Hey, any of you guys hear my voice when you trade on your own? Has that ever happened? What's the RR that Wix9 used? Wix9 doesn't use RR. Yeah, people told me that like when they trade, they hear my like what I would be saying in that situation, and they can hear it. You just want to hear me press the button. Fine, we got it. Can you analyze GJ?
How about no?
Penny just answered your question. We don't use RR. I don't use RR. The only RRs in my life are restrooms, railroads, and very rarely Rolls Royces. I definitely hear Wix in my head when I take my own trades. It's annoying as fuck. Good, it's working. Range Rovers? I don't know, I don't fuck with those. I'm not a big fan of the looks of the Range Rover. Any model. They are extremely nice though. They're extremely nice on the inside. Very nice. Like high quality build. I got these Chevrolet legs. Be putting them to use. ask legs. We've had this conversation before. Yeah, I got these Lamborghinis that somebody fucking scratched up. Somebody was jealous of my Lamborghinis. Scratches on them. Somebody keyed my Lamborghinis, chat. Wow. You gonna break out or what? Break out. Hank's looking tired of this range. How many 10 pip trades can you have? I have a buy stop at 28.74, 60. All right, don't tell me. If I don't want to know, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I said, don't tell me. I didn't want to know. He told me anyway. He said, you don't want to know. I said, don't tell me. And he tells me. You're one of those, bro. You're one of those. I got friends like you. I got friends like you. You're that guy. You're like my mom when I show a meme. Get hung up on the wrong part. No, I am the meme. Well, your mom and I have something in common. We're both from the 1900s, bro. We're honest, like, think about it. Your mother and I, we were born. Wow, I sound like your dad. Your mother and I, we were both born in the not even the last century, the last millennium. We're from the previous millennium. Yeah, we're from the 1900s, bro. Yeah, but I knew you were taking buys off all of this, and sells off all of this. That's what I figured you were doing. So I don't know why you want to break out the range. Should have probably took another sell as we tap this area and just go break even. Well, that was an ugly closure on the 30. Bullish. But right at resistance. Leg candle on the 15. Personally, I think this takes us up still. Like this, fundamentally bullish. Technically, we're bullish. Higher time frames, all bullish. Every candle printing in the same direction on every time frame. Right? Everything's bullish from the 5 to the 4 hour to the daily, week. I mean, everything's bullish. Every single time frame. So I do believe we are likelier to continue up than to come down. This is gonna be heavy, whether up or down. From this range, it'll drive heavy. Or that's what I would expect. It's a really ugly closure though. Yeah, it's been a toga range here, but the day hasn't really been a toga day. Like, I don't think you can call 5 positions, 5 trades a toga day. A day where we have no entries by this time is typically a toga day. Check the 1 minute. Gotcha. Gotta wait here a little bit. No, there's more victims, Luca. Happens all the time. All-time highs here too. Look, it broke it by a pip. By a third of a pip. New all-time highs reached here. Call it a day and go get high. Soon. Yeah, I gotta call it a day because I gotta go take my dog to the vet. Higher highs, higher lows on the 5 here. Let's see what happens. We've been holding resistance with every closure. Will this be the moment? I'm hungry. Wow, bro, you stink. Oh. These strawberries are delicious. What is this, Driscoll's? Oh yeah. Must be in season. That's good. You must be high, that's why. So's gold. You don't mind that, huh? Latest scalper. Scalper. Sorry, my mouth just kind of went. Set it. Decision making time. Come on down. Come on down. Slip them to hell. Told you. It's going to drive heavy off this level. Up or down. need a closure here. This is a strong support. We've tapped previous 5, no bottom wick. The 15 doesn't have a closure yet. 2 minutes here on the 15. We can retest the lows here, but I need a closure. I need to drive off a resistance. We're not driving off a resistance just yet. Maybe you could say the 5 did off this area, but on the higher time frame we have not yet. Oh yeah, came right back down. One minute here for the 15. I'm gonna take a sell right here. Just took a sell. Right, this area. It's 40 seconds for this 15. I expect us to close bearish, and if anything, I expect us to grab some pineapples if we pull back on the 15. Four is where I got activated right there. 10 seconds here. I'm gonna look for a top wick on this 15. Get a top wick there. Oh, I'm sorry, my entry is 80. It's less. It's my entry right there. Got registered a bit late. I will look for sells once we get up to 65 and 66 areas. There's a strong bearish 15 close. 100 pip drop. I would expect to retest the lows. Support here is about 12 pips, so we're looking for roughly for a combined 25, 30 pips. This is a stupid amount of volume. Okay, taking a sell right here. was a heavy bullish bearish candle. That's over 100 pip drop here. 122 pips. Yeah, I would expect with 122 pip drop for the lows to be retested. Alright, taking another sell right here. Just took another sell. Came out very, very close to that level. Wanted it off the white line, but it's alright. We tapped that white line, so that's my sell for that area. Yeah, almost. All right. Take another sell. Close right there. Just closed. I saw 13 pips. I think it closed me out at break even. I don't like how we're pulling up. Yeah, it closed me out at break even. I made 4 pips. Just didn't like how we opened on the 15. I'm sorry, on the 5 with the bottom wick first, and this 5 closed bullish. So I closed that at BE. I'm gonna wait for this to break down below here. I'm not gonna count 4 pips as a win or a loss. I think, as we said last week, anything under 10 pips will be counted as a break even. Yeah, I don't like this bottom wick being formed first. Ideally, this 5 should have came up, created a top wick. And then once it flips, then I'm pretty confident we've already grabbed orders up here. But the way we've opened up on this 5, I don't know if it's going to flip at the level we close, if it's going to flip here. But I know that it needs to flip in order to grab orders to the upside and then come back down. Otherwise, this previous 5 had no business closing back in range. And you see that's what it's doing right now. We just don't know if the bottom wick is going to bottom out at right here where we closed, or if it's going to bottom out here. But we understand that this has to happen. Eight minutes here for the hourly closure. I'm going to reevaluate, see how this closes on the hourly, and if we're able to break this support here, we'll have more entries. See, we want that 5 top wick first here. Not necessarily a break of the previous candle, but a top wick that would make our life much easier. We would say, all right, we don't need to come back up and make that top wick. The way it's printing now, I would expect it to. It did. I think it flipped for a split second. Didn't drive. I saw about 13 pips. That's the max I saw. $15 doing its thing. Made a bottom wick. Created highs. Now it's coming back down. 7 minutes. Be patient. Let this create a top wick. We'll have entries on the next hourly top wick. did exactly as expected. We just don't know how steep this bottom wick would be. That's why I manage risk where I manage risk. What you don't want now is this. You don't want this to be done here. Unless you're Hank. If you're Hank, that's what you want over here. But we don't want that here. Hank's like, get me in a range. Put me in a box. I'm bouncing off the walls. Drive range liquidity. I think it's liquidity, then the drive, and then the range. I mean, that would be the correct sequence of events. And sometimes it just be like liquidity, range, 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 liquidity, range. Fuck a drive. Bro, let me pick at things. You ever have a scab and not pick at it? No. Let me pick at it. I gotta fill up the time here for the next 3 minutes. Will we have win number 100 on stream today? Benny, get dressed. Benny, get your Louis scarf. It's chilly out. If I call him right now, well, I gotta blow a kiss to him. He only shows up when you blow him a kiss. You see, I've been calling him, nothing. Benny! Close right at it, huh? First thing we're doing is coming down. Sorry again, because he's not coming. I'm sending him a text. I'm sending Benny a text. Benny! Come on. Check your phone. $6K, 6,000. A little less, right under 6. So that wasn't a great opening. Wasn't a great. It was a really good closure, not an opening we wanted to see. I want to say, hey, let's take this to the signal channel because it's highly likely we get positions in the signal channel in about a half hour. Because if this is a weak hourly push, or if we close with no top wick, right, and if the 2 hour here still closes like this, I'm gonna be looking for sells all the way up as the next hourly candle is gonna start making top wicks. We can also have that on the 30, right? The 30 might close like a candle, and then we can start looking for sells too, as this wick down is range created, and you're probably looking at the very least towards here for that wick fill. But the key will be closures, right? How this hourly, how this 30 closes. Don't forget, we've been really bullish today, and look at the 4 hour. The 4 hours created a top wick, come down, made a bottom wick. Now there's nothing stopping it from filling this range on the higher time frame. There's a level up here, but on the higher time frame, it's only 17 pips, 18 pips. So that's how you want closures. You don't want this flip to come in on this hourly or this 30-minute candle, and it might not, right? It might respect these levels that we've put up here, the white lines that we haven't tapped before. Looks, you already made it all back today? No, I made about half of it back. I'm not stressed. February is only 4 days old, and we're in profits for February. And the stream hasn't had a loss since November 27th. We are at 99 straight wins. Last time that we had a loss, that loss number 52, was a 17 pip loss on November 27th. And at that moment, we had 314 wins. Now we have 413 wins. Just a little more locked in today. I wasn't gonna let the signal channel or people that followed me directly to the T yesterday to take that L like that. I was pissed. It ate away at me all night. Like, really, I couldn't wait to get to the New York session here today. It really like gnawed at me. Chat, by the way, if you see me posting reels or shorts, go comment on them. All right, comment on them, because on Friday we will run a poll for which day of the week we want to use, which reel from which day of the week we want to use, and then we will use that reel for entries. Everyone that comments on that reel, we will use it for entries. So if you just comment on everyone, you'll be entered no matter what. Otherwise, you gotta wait till Friday, see what day of the week wins the poll, and then go comment, which doesn't make sense. Just go comment. You think that you wanting to eagerly trade New York led you to taking that 8 a.m. open trade? We took 2 trades before 8 a.m. open. I think the first 2 trades were before the open, or only the first one was before the open. I think both the first 2 trades were before the open, and then the third one here was the open. Do I think wanting to eagerly trade? No, I was just more locked in. I didn't do much of a breakdown either, if you guys noticed. I needed to lock in on positions. Stop one trader good. They will pay you if you follow the rules. I can vouch for that. They're also, I believe, in the process of dropping a futures platform for funding, and I have a meeting with them today at 4:30 where I will be bringing up the 5-minute rule. But if you're going to get a funded account, I suggest you get an instant funded and skip the challenge. Or YouTube, I was confused. I thought you picked YouTube. No, Instagram. You got to comment on the reels. It's gonna, because I'm gonna use a random comment picker. It's easier to choose that way. Plus, it generates some traffic to the reels, right? It creates interactions. And really, that's how you beat the algo, right? You got to create interaction. That closed at a 5 level here. Respected. Let's see, chat. So here's the deal. We have a 15 closure in 4 minutes. If this candle can reflip bearish and close below the range, close below the range. My mouth isn't mouthing anymore. If we can close below the range, below 2863.62 after making this top wick, we'll have a nice steep wick to fill, and we'll take top wick entries off the next 15. But as long as we close bullish, any kind of bullish on this 15, I will call it a session. And I would love to tell the signal channel to stay locked in, but I gotta go to take my dog to the vet. So I most likely won't send out a signal for the rest of the New York session. But we will be right back into full swing of things for Asian. Alright, so not an Asian stream, but I'm talking to the signal channel. We will be trading Asian in the signal channel. You drop an affiliate link, it's up there, right there. You see? Up here. See? Use code WIX when you get on there, so, and for the additional 5% off. So whatever discount they're running site wide, if it's 50%, you'll get 55. Like it'll be a stackable discount on top of whatever the promotion is. Make sure you follow the rules. Don't come back here later saying I didn't know this, I didn't know that. But I will be talking to them today about the 5-minute rule, and hopefully we'll be able to do something, have some kind of pull. What's instant challenge? That's where they give you the funded right away up front without you having to pass a challenge. You just take a funded account and you trade it immediately, and whatever you win is already available for you, right? Instead of passing challenges. You've been scamming them more with the 5-minute rule? Yeah, if you've been holding, the market's really been driving, right? It hasn't really been rangy here. It's been a really driving market. It's moved. So a lot of times if you held for an extra 5 minutes, you got way more than me. One minute. Can we drop 30 pips in a minute? I think it'll hold here. My advice to you, my recommendation, if you're still trading this, if you're going to continue, wait for this candle to do this. Wait for it to look like this. Maybe on the 30. Maybe the 30 gives you this. Maybe the hourly gives you this. Right? The hourly can still do that as well. Right? It still hasn't closed. But if it does this for you, these levels are live. Right? This would be entries and pineapples all the way up on the next candle after it closes like this. If it closes like this, on the off chance that it closes like this. You're not likelier to close like this, you're likelier to come up, but on the off chance that the hourly does close like that, you know what to do. All right? Because I won't be here to walk you through it for the rest of the New York session, because I'm going to call it a session here. Okay? I got to go take my dog to the vet, gang. I'll let you guys know already. 5 dubs today, 6 positions, 5 dubs, 1 break even, 99 wins in a row. The current win streak is at 99. Come see us go for 100 straight wins tomorrow, right? And if you're not able to show up, join the Signal channel, right? Chat, before you dip, I'm going to ask you, oh wow, more than half of you dipped already. You guys suck. Well, not the ones that are here, but the ones that dip. Hey, chat, spam some dubs for the 5 wins on stream. How many total pips do we have today on stream? My hair looking wild in that clip. I was just filming it. I'm looking at my hair. Damn, I look like fucking Doc from the future. From Back to the Future. From the future. Remember Doc? Back to the Future? Anyway. Alright. Thank you guys for spending this lovely morning with me. Let's do a little flex before we dip. Let's flex on them, Kenny. Dr. Holmes, let's go. I'm hoping Jay and everybody else is flexing too. All right, I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. And Signal Gang, I'll see you guys tonight. We'll run Asian session. No live stream, but we'll be trading live on the Signal channel, so I'll be active in there. And chat, as for me, my time here is up. Let's cue our outro, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Don't overtrade, don't over leverage, don't over risk. As long as you got your mental capital, look for your positions. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. Later!
image, baby.